Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 1. Last time, we learned a little more about what's going on with Ziggy, Momo, and the subcommittee. This time, we're back on the Elsa. And we can talk to you briefly here. Anyway, the curry was good. And somehow he has issues with that. I don't know. Anyway, can I blow this up? I can't blow that up. Okay, talk to KOS-MOS. Good night, KOS-MOS. Anyway, with that being said, we need to head out here. But that's not all, because as soon as we do so, once it loads, we get a ship intercom asking Miss Vector to come to the bridge. Wonder what it could be. So, our goal is to now go to the bridge. Before we go to the bridge, we gotta do a bunch of stuff. And this will be important, so we definitely want to do it. And let's go talk to you first. Oh, he's all the way down here this time? Oh, well. Tony is down here now. He was over by the eggs when I was testing, but... What have you lost? Whoever's responsible, come on out. That would be me. I'm responsible. And apparently he's just talking to himself, since I don't think Shion's involved in this conversation until now. Do I want to help you out? Sure thing. We only get one item out of it, but it's still worthwhile. What are you looking for? Map of the hazardous sectors in space. The captain went and lost it. Now he's yelling at me to find it. Gotta figure out where it is. Sure, I'll look for it. Anyway, make sure you check that out before moving forward. And since basically we now need to go upstairs, I will meet you at the top of the elevator. Okay, we're back. Now, the important thing here is not to go to the bridge yet, oddly enough. We have a bunch of things we need to take care of first. First of all, it's something I forgot, and since we have to go back here anyway, it's not a big deal, but you definitely do want to come back in here for two reasons now. Now, this email is available once you've talked to Trankov there and all the scenes play out there. And it's an ad for Tekken. And apparently it's one of the numbnuts from... Yeah, it's Kazuya from Tekken. He's sending Shion an email for some reason. They put a lot of those stupid advertisements in the game, but oh well. Anyway, if you talk to the bartender at any point, I'm not sure, any point up until now for sure, I'm not sure if he'll still do it later. But anyway, he gives you the passport for the card game. You probably want to do this. There are maybe 2 or 3 decent ways of earning money in this game, and the card game is one of the easier. So, especially with save states, because you can abuse the hell out of it. Next thing we need to go is in here. This one is a real pain in the ass. I don't know how you're supposed to find this one, or how anyone did. But see, let's just run around here for a sec. Talk to the table. No. Yeah, it's really weird. You have to be at a certain point right around there in order to get this email. It makes no sense. I have no idea how anyone found this. And it means absolutely nothing. Arrival of something winter items from a boutique. Whatever. I said I was going to get all the emails. I didn't say I had to like them all. But anyway, that's pretty much all we need to do for the moment, so now we can head to the bridge. But we might as well talk to Alan since he's here. He's always good for comic relief. Been thinking a lot since then. They seem to be pretty good people, so I'm thinking I'm trying to meet them halfway. Become like one of Wells' aliens. And yeah, so anyway, he's still struggling, trying to, make words. Can kind of understand Alan in a way. Anyway, bridge ho, let's go. And as soon as you hit the bridge, new cutscene.
What the? There it is again. That's so weird.
What is it?
It's the catapult deck. There seems to be something wrong with the hatch.
Really?
Air pressure?
No leaks at the moment. I wonder if it's the electrical system.
Shall I take a look at it?
That'd be
Sure.
great. Doesn't look like a leak, but be careful, just in case.
Got it.
And she's not careful at all. Basically, we need to go all the way back down to the area that I said was the catapult area where Hammer was wandering around last time. But if you talk to Tony down in the Eggs Hammer, and you'll get this line anyway, but yeah. And we'll find out about the hazardous area map. What do you need that for? Tony's looking for it. What the hell is he doing? It's right here. Yeah, so basically we can see the captain's a little scatterbrained and probably pretty dumb. He sent Tony looking for it because he couldn't find it and he had it the whole time. So yeah, let's get the pilot back on deck. I don't think any part of this ship agrees with Federation laws. Can't tell you any more than that. Chaos says something kind of funny about it. There's a lot going on. Don't worry about me, I'm a mere guest here. This is nothing. They really abuse the catapult, so it's probably falling apart. Sounds about right. Anyway, with that being said, something else opens up. More emails. This one is important. Now, this one is easily missable if you don't decide to go back over here. There's an email. This one we definitely want to do. This is another investment opportunity. And we have the options of VentureLink, Tesma Instruments, and Chemical Fusion Distribution Center. It's an investment of 1,000 G, so make sure you have that, which is one of the reasons why I haven't bought anything. Now, the reward for VentureLink is, I think, 4,000 G and 10% off Eggs weapons. Not that I'm going to use the Eggs weapons, but that's important for another reason why I'm going to choose VentureLink. Tesla is 6,000 G, and this one I think gives you like speed stims or speed stars or something. I don't know. I never do it. So yeah, just go with VentureLink. I would recommend that. It also gets you another item sooner, which is one of the main reasons why I want to do that. And with that phone now shutting up, I will invest in VentureLink. It basically gets you an item sooner than you would have otherwise gotten it, and the extra 2,000 G is not mission critical for anything. Anyway, though some of the items here will be a little cheaper now that we've got the discount. More importantly, I think this save point glitches out, so I wouldn't press the circle button to go in there. However, if you press the triangle button, then you can go in here, select UMN, now that it's got that little hat on there, and we can go to the environmental simulator, specifically the KOS-MOS simulator, because, once it loads, the decoder that we picked up, let's just go into items, the R1 button, select, where is it, the segment file there, and it opens it up. And as you can see, we have, I can go back there too, probably have to do that off screen as well. But yeah, you can go back here to number 10, which is inside the simulator. I'll also go back to there. We kind of remember where that one is, don't we? I'll show part of the backtrack, but not all of it. This one's pretty short, so yeah, we'll show this one. If I run into a battle, I'll cut it out because, yeah, so hit that, and that will get him out of the way. Yeah, kind of hard to avoid that one sometimes. From here, we want to go up the ladder here. We don't need to fight you again. Now, there should be another one here. Is he standing guard? Looks like he'll get out of the way. And we'll go straight through this door, and down the ladder, and we'll be able to get the other one. Unfortunately, in the first game here, when you're in the environmental simulator, the whatever they call it in that version of the game, that individual game, you can't just warp out of an area that you're diving into. And so we're going to have to backtrack to that EVS plate, which I will be doing off screen. but this one gives you 2 booster packs. And what booster packs do is they give you 1 ally plus 1 to boost. So anyway, I'm going to go back to the ship there, and then I'm going to go into the environmental simulator for Pleroma, and I will meet you wherever that leads if it's close to the segment address store. Okay, I warped all the way to Pleroma on my own here because there's a soldier standing right there, so I just took him out. Do make sure you can handle it. It's not really all that difficult. If you go up here, usually I don't get caught here. They're kind of stupid around here. But basically, just run over here, just like we did before. With some of them that are more obvious, I won't be showing off. Like, if there's no enemies, I probably won't show off too much. So yeah, let's see here. I don't know how he saw me, but seriously? Stupid morons. Somehow, I had no problem with it before. Just watch the guys in front of you so they don't run into you again. I ran into only that first enemy that I completely cut out, that you never even saw. When I tested this a minute ago. And somehow I ran into a whole bunch of them this time. Anyway, here we get the Thief Ring. I will go over what some of the new items we've got do, because we got a couple of new accessories. But anyway, I will meet you back on the Elsa. Okay, we're back on the Elsa. And I've also backtracked down the elevator there. This is the room if you get to the bottom of the elevator and then you hang right and then go down into the electromagnetic part of the floor area and just keep following down around and go down the stairs. Not the ladder, the stairs. Then you'll get back there before going to the where is it, the whatever it is we're doing, the catapult area. We need to sit and chat with Tony about the map that we found. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, for doing this, we get a Medkit DX, which might as well show off a bunch of the new items now. Medkit DX, high HP recovery. I don't think it's full, but I think that's what, 150, 50. This will probably be 300 or something like that. Maximum HP in this game. I can't remember what maximum HP in this game. I think it's technically 9,999, but nobody ever gets there. Either that or it's 999 and almost everybody gets there. Depends on levels, of course. Now, let's take a look at the new pieces of equipment we've picked up in the last little while. Uniform. That's what we had on before. The fiber suit is one that we picked up and is much, much better. Protector, we have nothing else that's kind of like that. But if we check out all of these, we have the coat beam or the coat lightning, whichever one we didn't have before. It 20% defense against the element and 2 physical defense. The spirit pendant prevents ether attack down, which could be useful. We already saw that. The purple ring is ether attack plus 2, and the thief ring we got recently is rare item acquisition 10%. That's not super great or anything like that, but it's at least decent. It's worth a while. Now, we don't have too many characters who have a whole lot of skills. In fact, we only have one character right now. But she has the skills, or the extra points to unlock a few things, but that's about it. Nothing substantial. As you can see, we've already unlocked 3 different skills, and she's still only skill level 1, so I can't unlock any new ones yet. So I might as well throw those on because I have nothing better, and because even though I'm not going to use any of those skills later in the game, I am going to want them so that I can get to the next level, so that I can get the ones that I actually do want. While we're at it, I might as well... Actually, no, I'm not going to give her that. I was thinking of giving her an item, but I will do that later. There's also some more equipment we can buy, but I'm going to wait for a better opportunity to do that. Anyway, now I'm just going to run up to the catapult area, and then I will meet you when we get there. You guys remember how to get here, right? Just keep going north in the downstairs area there, and eventually we'll get to this point. And now that we're supposed to be here, there's a little red flashing button. And since that's the diagnostic, I guess, we just press it, and that's it. Nothing seems to be wrong. However,
All right.
causes a
There's
cutscene.
nothing there. I guess we're fine. Good work. Come on back.
Sure thing. Something catch your attention? That doesn't look fine to me. And yes, now we can go and backtrack all the way up. There are some emails to be gotten before getting to the bridge, though. I don't remember where any of them are off the top of my head, so I thought there was one in this screen, which is why I didn't cut instantly. Anyway, it's confirmed that the intruder, oh, this is part of the intruder one. Anyway, we got a code, we will continue monitoring on it, and we're counting on you. So, yeah. Basically, yeah, there's nothing that we can do with this one. Okay, it causes a little cutscene with the bunny here, I guess. Connecting. Seriously? Shut up. Yeah, they're just talking gibberish at this point. I'll be going. I guess she sends the bunny to go spy for her or something? I really don't know. Like I said before, I don't really pay attention to most of what goes on in these emails. You know, there's a whole whack ton of side quests in episode 2, and I don't pay attention to any of those either because they're just not interesting like I have in the past, but at this point, it's just not worthwhile. And babble babble. From space. Did we find him? He logged off. He just simply logged off. Seriously? He probably logged off because he knew he could get traced if he stayed on too long. Three more seconds. Oh boy. Well, we seem to have a lot of control over things when we connect to things. Anyway, we just barely missed him. Yeah, you need to stop talking now so that we can actually go do something. Okay. Basically, yeah, there'll be an email right away. Read it as soon as possible. And you want to know what that means? We can reply. And this is actually another email, I think, or maybe it's the same email, I don't know. But yeah, so he's either on an asteroid or a power generating satellite or one of the cargo ships in the area. And it gives you some information about this, and maybe you're supposed to try and figure this out on your own. Hell, I think in the first time I played this game way back when, I probably would have just guessed at most of these and maybe got lucky, maybe not. But now we just ignore most of that stuff and go straight for the right answer. At least that's how I like to do it. Anyway, the correct answer here is the cargo ship. So select that one and send it off. Anyway, unless there's another email between here and the next scene there, I'll check to see if there are any more, and then we will meet you back by the bridge. Okay, we're back upstairs on the main deck there, and going on with the game by going back to the bridge will cause a bunch of sequences which I don't have time for. So let's get ourselves some more items while we're sitting around here. We got enough revives. Got enough, way more than we need for antidotes. As you can see, our prices all dropped by about 10%. Used to be, what, 20 and 40 and 60 in order to get some of these things. So everything's come down a reasonable amount. It's not going to go down anymore, so I'm going to buy some neurostims while I'm here. But I wouldn't spend too much money because we're going to want to save our money for other things. Biospheres, I got more than enough now. I almost never use them. And as far as equipment goes, we should probably buy ourselves some new gear. I would recommend going with 2 fiber suits, one for Shion, one for another party member that we don't have right now. And this one tells you who it's for, so I guess we'll be seeing her again. Buy one of those. And the helmet is kind of pointless because it has 2 defense, and most of the other things we have already have 2 defense. And we already have a spirit, or we don't have a spirit pendant. Do we? Maybe I've got it equipped. Thought I got one. Yeah, I have one in stock. There we go. So I don't need another one. So anyway, that's just figure all the things I should do for now. Do note that this thing is still bugged and you can't save here if you're on the emulator, so use save states. If you're on console, it shouldn't be a problem. I don't remember ever it doing that when I was there. So anyway, that's all the time I have for this one. So next time we'll go back to the bridge and figure out what all that catapult had to do with anything. And they haven't told us anything yet, so that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.